Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam. Welcome to the 9th session of the Planetary Fragments Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. We have Austin as Yarok, we have Ryan as Rin, we have Bob as Yen, and we have Nick as Tana. Last time, y'all finished up your business at the asylum, discovered that the deck of many things had returned to the urn, and took it. You headed off, found the portal that goes to Jasper Forest had been cleared out due to another attack, and going through said portal, you found a tear with a bunch of gnolls right by the gatehouse, which had opened late the night before. You closed the tear, you killed many gnolls, and the final gnoll, trying to save his skin, dropped his weapons, sort of bowed down, and Rin decided to claim dominance. And I think that's where we left off.
She's a weird one.
Yeah.
No. You breathing that way to try to get into whatever null voice you're about to do. No. Yeah, that. Then stop it.
I'll go ahead and try to cycle through my languages and ask him if he understands in any of them.
No in common?
What languages are you?
Common first.
Nope.
Elven.
Nope.
Sylvan.
Nope.
Okay.
Orcish?
Nope.
I think the only person who could possibly help with language stuff would be Bob, but it would require him to rest.
Hmm? You have access to your tongue stuff.
You're a cleric.
Yeah, I don't think this person deserves to live that much.
That's okay. Then I'll have to communicate through images.
Mm-hmm.
Interpretive dance.
Anyway. First thing first, go ahead and it's got shaggy null fur, right?
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and take some.
Okay.
Who's weird? You're weird.
Yeah.
So you shaved his butthole.
No.
From the look of it, probably scruff of neck.
Alright.
While he's about to do whatever he's doing, I go sit by the wall and start playing with the backpack.
Who? Oh, her.
Her, yeah. Him meaning the person, not the character.
Yeah, but I'm thinking you're talking about the null, but...
Yeah, but that's a weird thought.
You're a forge cleric. Can you heat things up?
Yes.
Yeah. Could you do that for me?
No. You don't get to torture people off of my heating.
I'm not gonna torture them.
What do you need then?
Branding.
I think that's what he thought you meant.
Yeah,
Is that what you thought?
Okay.
Kill them or let them go, no torturing.
Anyway, I go ahead and look over to Tana Har. It's like, hey Tana, I want to send this guy back from where he came. Would you be able to mess with your proton pack to figure out what would be the reverse polarity to open that portal back up?
That's what
No.
I'm doing.
Do you just want him banished?
No.
That sends him back to his plane.
Well, not yet. We could.
Why would you open the portal? I can just banish him.
Just to figure out if it
Well,
can
I'm
be
going to
done.
figure that out, but bash it, make sure it goes back to the right place so
Yeah.
no one else can get in.
Yeah, that's fine when we get to it. He's just doing that to see what the portal gun can do.
Yeah. So charades your giant puppy.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a coffee maker.
Nope, I didn't write down any other languages.
You didn't write what?
Any other languages?
Mhm.
You can go ahead and make a Arcana check, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Mm-hmm. What were you doing while they're...
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm considering the legal ramifications. I mean, slavery's technically allowed, but you need a contract, and it's a monster, so I don't think it'd be viable for a contract. And I don't think it's a citizen, so I'm pretty sure that would disqualify it too. Also, I don't think it's allowed to be here.
He's mulling it over. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know where I fall on this one.
I need to figure out some way that I can, like, make a tattoo or a symbol on his body.
Why?
Because she's weird.
Yeah. It's part of what I'm doing.
Okay, that's not a good enough reason for me to help you.
You have to explain further down your train of thought. Rather, we're morally with you on this.
Okay, the whole idea is that I want to send him back to whence he came. But I want him to essentially believe that he has some sort of, like, curse put on him. That if he doesn't do what I ask of him, that it's going to come back to bite him. And I figured that this would be at least a means of showing some sort of, like, visual representation of that.
I don't think you can convey that with other things. Just point to all the bodies and say, don't hear no more, then banish him.
That's not
No. Wrong.
what she wants.
Yeah.
No. Wrong.
Obviously, magic can make visual representations. You're definitely aware of that, and so there might be things that can be done with that. As far as actual branding, I mean, fire is also a thing that will heat up metal to that point.
I don't know. If she took something shaped the way she wanted it and used branding smite, would that leave a brand?
Now you're thinking with portals.
I do have that spell available.
Of course you do, Paladin.
I get it from Hexblade.
Also, the other thing that has smite, Eldritch Smite.
No, it's radiant. It does, however, leave, like, you'd be able to leave that mark on it for a minute, so it could appear as a magical effect for...
Yeah, say it doesn't have to be something that stays
permanently, yeah.
on him permanently. So yeah, I'll go ahead and hit him with a branding smite.
Well, let me find what the health remaining was. You just do all this and then kill.
Yeah. 2d6 radiant.
Let's maybe the one that's not all crossed off.
Nine.
Right? Technically still alive. Into the single digits at this point.
Yeah. Go ahead and put the mark of the catfish on him.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Just.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Oh, enough looking and looked at. Definitely fear in his eyes.
Yeah. Then I'm going to start using minor illusion to try to explain the concept of what I want from him.
Okay.
Where's the innuendo skill when you need it?
Yeah. And so I'll go ahead and make like an image of him, and then I'm going to make an image of myself, and I'm going to be like putting it on top of him and showing that in kind of a rulership position. And then I'd show him the symbol that I put on his chest, and I show him that, and show him kind of like bowing before it as an image. And then I'm going to show him like the portal rift that he came through.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to show him going back through it. And then I'm going to show an image of him, and he's going to be going to like a town and acting like a town crier or something, speaking in public.
Mm-hmm.
And then I show him in like an army of gnolls. And I show him the army of gnolls, and I point to me, and it's like, and it's like,
He's apparently snoring.
so, and it's like,
You'd understand if you bothered to take the language Knoll.
Yeah.
Oh no! That noise is awful.
okay, so I show him the army of gnolls, then I show myself like at the head of the army and like pointing forward and directing it. And then it's like so and it's like your job it's like your job, show him collecting the army together for me, and then I'm at the top of it. And it's like then I'm going to show him like something else is it's going to be us fighting enemies, like our army, me and him and the other gnolls fighting enemies, like fighting our. And it's like, and then I hold my finger up, and it's like, I show him going back to the realm, but I show him goofing off, and like, you know, eating and drinking and playing and stuff, and it's like, and then I have like an army, and then it like disappears, and then like an axe over it, like, but him off on his own, and it's like, but if he's off on his own, it's like, then I show him like withering away with the mark of the catfish glowing bright.
The mark of the catfish?
Yeah.
Catfish.
It's a symbol of my god.
It's a catfish.
Yeah, it's a symbol of my god.
Think of it like a fish with
Banish
whiskers.
this stupid thing yet?
Who has banish?
I do.
Why aren't you banishing it?
Because he's doing something dumb and I'm
You
waiting
get to
for him
make that
finish.
decision whenever you want.
Technically, I could banish it too.
There you go.
What are you doing?
Earning his evil alignment.
Huh? I'm not evil.
Are you sure? Because you just tortured someone and then order them to go back to their home and raise an army for you, or they'll be leveled on a divine curse, which you lied about.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Deception.
I also cast Hexblade's curse on him, just to...
Make him feel that extra bit curse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Feel the curse.
deception.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like he's got an advantage. Language barrier, super intimidating. Just hit him with, holy brand.
Yeah, a lot of that is allowing him to make a deception check, because that language barrier would usually keep him from even doing that.
11.
Okay.
not.
Whether he believes you or not, he's not wavering a moment for now.
I mean, so I go ahead and pat him on the shoulder, and then I go ahead and banish him.
Save.
Does he have to resist?
He can if he wants.
No, does banishment, does it make a save or is it unwilling?
It's
If it doesn't mention willing targets, he has to make a save.
yeah, it's charisma saving throw.
Alright.
That's pretty good.
15?
17.
Oh, -1.
17.
Ironically, the creature that I voiced in the way that it just drove Bob angry.
What? It's annoying.
Ironically, that creature doesn't have a great charisma. I didn't give a high charisma creature that kind of language.
No, it's not the creature's fault. It was the thing you were doing was annoying.
Well, I think it was accurate to the creature.
That's neat. I don't like that. It takes forever for you to go over there and grumble and growl and make weird noises.
But we're playing D&D. What fun is D&D if I don't get to grumble and
We're
growl?
on a time limit playing D&D, and most of it's used up with Ryan torturing people and you grumbling and growling. You know what's not talked about enough? Temples and whether or not you work for them.
For some reason, you got the spotlight. So what did you thus far? What do you know as far as your device?
Portal seal is all I have, and I know it has 5 different beams.
Okay. You said. I don't think you have portal seal.
I could have written down portal seal and then portal close if there's a different one.
Technically, it's portal shrink. You also learn there is basically of your beams there is portal and there is shrink are the ones you have. You figure out one of the other ones is grow.
So definitely a sort of thing. When we find an evil, intelligent dimension, just give them one of these with a note to it. Get job security.
So I have portal grow, portal shrink, and that's all I have for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those are 3. Portal, grow, and shrink are 2. Thus, portal shrink, whereas 2 beams used to target a portal with the effect to shrink it. And thus, portal can be targeted with grow in order to grow it.
So
Does that mean portal can be untargeted and just rip a portal open?
Or can you just shrink things?
I think I can shrink portals. This is a modifier to shrink.
No.
Does shrink or grow have their own momentum, or can they only work in tandem?
You always have to have 2 options selected for it to function.
Got it.
So grow and shrink same time.
I do check that.
It's just a light beam. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're in that
rock.
rubble of a
Yeah.
thing?
And go over to the side of the rock. Think about it before I do it. Do I think this will make the universe explode? Or the proton pack explode or a rock?
It's like you have every concept that it definitely isn't going to make the universe explode. As far as the damage to the device, you're not positive. You can make a check if you'd like to Arcana that.
Yeah. 28.
You don't think that you think that most likely with where this is and with what it is, if it would be damaging, it probably would just do nothing. You're pretty confident at the very least it would have some level of fail-safe before that.
Okay. I say, everyone hold steady, fire in the hole, and, bunk down behind some of that rubble, target a rock with shrink grow on the other side across the field.
Okay. Well, the first thing that you immediately notice is that without having portal,
Mm-hmm.
you're not targeting a rock. The device seems to be doing something as it arcs electricity, but it sort of just creates a bubble probably around 5 feet around you, to which basically is like lightning coming out of the end of it and a bubble around it, to which is like a very weird glass kind of look, enough that like as you shift your perception, just the world around you is focused in different points, magnified or telescoped enough that you can see distant areas, things seem close-ups. Very trippy, but it is, as far as you can tell, purely visual.
I go around the wall to where the portal was to see if through the distortion I can find any presence of where the portal was or still is or anything like that.
Like a perception check with advantage.
So 16 or 7, 21.
Yeah, you can see that there is sort of just like a point right around where it finally did, where there is just darkness, and it's just like a broken pixel, just floating in air,
like a puckered butthole,
like a dead pixel.
Turn that back off, and can I still see it without the visual distortion? So if the portal's shrunk to where nothing could theoretically get through, but it's still technically there. So I'm not closing portals so much as making them inoperable. Good thing to know. I'm gonna call this portal search.
Open the portal until somebody get an arm through and then close it. See how many arms you get before they learn their lesson.
Collected hands here.
I'm sorry, I can't, raise familiar and have a special dispensation to have hands. But yeah, after 20 minutes and whatever he was doing with that, it's like, I think that I'll check some more tonight. Should we go tell the people that we got rid of the gnolls?
No, we should just continue forward. They blocked off the entrance to that place. So we're going to stick our head through and say, hey, we killed a thing. You guys just keep doing exactly what you're doing and nothing changes despite the information we've given you, and then we can turn around and keep moving forward. Or, option B, we can just keep going.
Except they don't have this information, and having that
They
information...
don't need it.
They live over here!
They don't need it. They can't come back until we've defeated all the threats. It doesn't matter.
Do we think there are more gnolls in the area? I'll start checking
We have
for
to
threats.
keep going to the next place. They can't come back until the other place is closed off too.
We can just send them an email on the way.
Do you? Okay.
We can
I
just
would say
we
it takes like 2 minutes to walk across that hallway and say, hey, we got rid of the gnolls, you can come back now.
They can't though, because they haven't gotten the okay from the company yet.
Yeah, but now they can move that up the line.
we can send a message to the company.
Okay.
There are still unknowns on this side of the portal, so I'm sure that they'll have to send in less spearhead type people to come and clean up afterwards.
The building is in rubble.
But yeah, we can keep going.
To Giants Bay.
Yes. So we can get back to...
Mount up and start heading off. Let's see here.
Since I'm not the one controlling the mount,
Everyone-
can I take a short rest?
Everyone just make a straight intelligence check.
Natural 20 with, plus 11.
15.
No, with the plus 6.
Okay.
Alright, 5. Yeah, plus 5.
Intelligence check.
3.
What was your?
15.
Oh, 6.
You're the only one that remembers. As you're all mounted up and start walking away, it does cross your mind that you were thinking about looking into, say, all of the fallout from the battle equipment, corpses, all of that stuff. As you're about up, you kind of glance back, and you're like,
There's
Hey.
a lot of dead bodies and, slaves and stuff there.
I mean,
Alright.
obviously, cleanup crew for the build structure can take care of stuff if not. But you guys had talked last time as if you wanted to.
This wasn't Jasper, right? This was the forest.
Jasper
place?
Woods, yeah.
I mean, it's been years since we were last here gaming, so...
Which is why I gave you guys a check to possibly remember.
Which is rude.
As I look back, it's like, did we want all the... Tell you what, I'll
Oh yeah, we got.
do the ritual to detect magic and see if they had anything on them.
We can just take it. I got a portable hole. We can clean it up later.
Okay.
Do you just take weapons, or do you also take bodies?
Armor.
Yeah, we leave the bodies with the trees.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't need
All of
corpses
the
for this.
equipment without any of the body parts?
Yeah, I don't need the corpses for anything.
Okay, but you're stripping the armor off of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll drag them out in the woods, disembowel them, scatter them about the woods.
Well, he can do that.
Whilst they're being gross, I'm going to go ahead and take a long rest. Or a short rest.
Short rest, yeah, you have time, plenty of time for a short rest. You
It'll
get
help
that
them. It'll help them decay faster.
Mm-hmm.
How far from this, say, building where people?
How far is the wood line? In 100 meters in.
How close are the trees? Yeah.
The trees probably only 15 feet.
Oh, maybe like 50 feet
Okay.
out there, so the animals can eat in peace.
I'll help Austin with that and also take a quick look at the different organs and stuff they have in them. See if they have the normal distribution of stuff.
Mostly.
We would have time for a long rest.
8 hours. I don't think there's that many.
Mm-hmm.
One of them you slice and open. Actually, I guess no, I reuse them. Two of them that you slice open, you find have no organs. At least not just. It is just like red, sort of loose tissue that is just going straight through the thing.
Probably ate Mexican food.
Well, that ain't normal.
Yeah.
They went to Taco Bell.
Knowledge nature check against that? Or Arcana?
I mean,
or...
it's really up to you what check you want to make, and I'll let you know what you know based on the check you make.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge nature. That ain't natural.
Don't steal my thunder.
23 on medicine.
And 28 on Arcane.
He's dead.
That's not natural.
And he's
You
dead.
said 28?
Yeah.
They're dead.
There is currently no magic through this, but you do believe it would have had to be sustained by that.
Do I think it is poisonous or dangerous to the local ecology?
You're not.
Knowledge nature?
Yeah, and you're not positive with that. You know,
Does it smell like meat?
Give it a taste.
it smells like blood.
That's fine.
Okay, I wouldn't say burn those two, but
Oh, what's it taste like? Taste like blood and meat?
Blood.
Yeah, it's just blood.
Does not have a meat taste. It is like blood.
Yeah.
it is a
Um,
giant cavity of congealed blood.
Yeah.
That he just tasted right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go, but is it dangerous? You just
At
goes,
that point,
it's blood.
Yeah, fine.
specifically congealed blood, like when you get like food that is like
No.
they've just turned blood into a solid.
Yeah.
Like blood sausage.
Yeah.
Very tasty.
Yeah, it is. It is basically that is what is his innards.
Neat.
So it's
The
like
more
blood
you
jello.
know. Were these also the guys with the flail whips?
That we probably didn't get because they're too good.
No, they were the ones that did not have any weapons that were just attacking with bites and claws.
Didn't really notice those in the fight.
Yeah, me.
I do not know how effective they were.
About as effective as everyone else.
Yeah, if we play around with the whip, does it seem to have similar functions to how they were using it?
With the whip?
The
flail.
flails.
Oh, the flail?
The mace flails.
Who were you hitting with it?
Not it!
You got a motorcycle.
Yeah. It's like I could technically hit him
Hit the goat.
and resummon him.
That's kind of fucked up.
Not mine. You can hit his motorcycle.
I'm gonna hold back and just do non-lethal, but see if the function works. So I'll try hitting Genji. I tell him
There is no non-lethal.
Yeah, there is.
No, there is just I choose not to kill.
Yeah. That.
You still do full damage.
Yeah.
You do full damage. They just stop at like 0.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
die.
Fifth edition got rid of the complicated.
Yes, no non-lethal damage. Just I choose not to kill
Yeah.
with this melee attack.
Yeah. Only melee attacks. Range weapons.
Those
And
poor,
it only
poor
matters what the
snakes.
final blow is, yeah.
Those poor snakes. We refuse to stop capturing.
So anyway, I try attacking Genji with the flail. I tell him what I'm doing and what I'm trying to test out first, though.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
I don't imagine Genji has great AC.
So yeah, I hit him.
Roll for damage.
I don't care Max is though. He's
No,
AC's like 13.
what damage does the flail do?
11. Here Max says an AC of 11.
Flail does 1d8 bludgeoning.
So 10 damage.
Takes 11 damage.
It's a +1 flail.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I thought, you weren't allowed to have nice things.
It's a magic weapon.
Yeah. I opted to make it a magic weapon.
But it's not able to do any of the.
No, you are not a priest of Yunogith, so you're not able to cast magic through it.
Self-flutter.
No, just in general, of what I've seen of the world, do people actually buy swords and flails and stuff?
What?
I don't know, now that guns and chainsaw swords are abound. I mean, yeah, Austin does have a sword.
Chainsaw swords are actually incredibly rare.
Yeah.
Very
You
rare.
just are traveling with one person that had one custom made.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
rare.
I use a sword.
You do?
Yeah. I'm a monk. Of course I use a sword.
And so how many +1 flails do we get?
2? I think so.
2? Alright, what else do we get?
Let's say 2d10 chain shirts.
You want me to roll?
Did not all of them have armor?
How many of each one did you kill? Oh, you don't know? We'll do it this way.
11 change.
Can I go look at the video?
Yeah, this is easier this way.
Some of them were destroyed, and or they were carrying an extra in their pocket.
Yes.
I was just asking.
I don't remember how many. 2d6 glaives, 2d6 bows.
7 glaives. 2d6 bows.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7 bows.
And 2 sets of hide armor that seem to have intricate details depicted of some sort of devil or fiend within the heavens.
Heaven's Fiends?
Okay.
In the sky.
2 hide armors with runic inscription.
Which were on your blood sausage. Nils.
Alright.
So we ready to roll?
Yeah.
Back on and moving forward.
Sorry.
I forgive you.
Oh no, I think he was apologizing to everyone who just had to deal with these.
Oh, yeah, you're right by the
loud
mic, yeah.
sounds.
Sorry.
Okay, so you are currently there, right? T. Yeah, Jasper, which is T, which goes to. Alright, so you travel through the woods. Simple enough. You can,
Well, the Nola dead.
yeah.
Do you assume that email off?
Sure.
Till you reach the way station on the other end for Giant's Bay.
Are they still here?
Yeah, they're guarding this post from people going through. There's not still the group of people that had been evacuated before they've moved on. But the guard station is what seems like more of just a comfortable, relaxed post of.
Yeah, I don't think the entirety of Jasper Forest was evacuated from the Knolls. That's why I said poke head back and hey, it's clear over here. They probably have
Well, let
portal
these guys
incursions.
know that there were Knolls over there. They're dead now.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard a thing about it.
Well, they're dead. We did our job.
Oh yeah, that was something I would have done when we were throwing out the bodies, is taking samples of each of them to turn in later for selling.
You get however many pieces of armor there was, how many DNA samples you're able to.
Pieces of equipment?
Armor.
There's only 2 pieces of armor.
Plus those chain shirts at the beginning.
Oh,
Well,
first, how many chain shirts were there?
You rolled 2d10 for it.
Oh. Oh, yeah, 11.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 13.
Yes.
You keep track of how many.
Kill counter.
Anything beyond that were things that you guys so brutally murdered that you're not sure, is this one guy or 3 guys that we all mushed together? You're just not positive.
That's what happens when you use grenades and fireballs
Yeah.
almost exclusively for your attack options.
I do need more grenades.
Yeah, they're just kind of. A couple of them sort of stand up from their lounged position as you're approaching. You do notice the little store that was beside here looks to just be closed. If you haven't heard, the bay is closed off. You.
Yeah, Hermes business. We're being let through.
Oh, another one, eh? Very well.
You've had other groups go through on business?
Yeah, we had a group of 5 come through yesterday.
We just came from Hermes headquarters and we were the first, but we did take a stop off one night, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, some people don't listen to me.
Some people don't want to see, the trees in the forest. They just want to get through the forest.
Some people don't want to go to the haunted asylum.
And get a deck of many things.
I was going to say that asylum wasn't haunted. Then I realized it was after those orcs died.
The demon brought the ghost with it.
Yes. So, yeah. Go through, get ready to go in, and it's like, with this, we're going to load up here just so we're not attacked on the other side. So,
Yep.
Weapons out.
They let you into the way station. To which point, they basically tell you as you're going through this door. They're blocking off the station end, but nothing's in on the other side of the room with the portal. But they kind of just let you in there, and you're on your own from that point. The room's been cleared out, and other than having a few portholes with guys with guns pointing in.
You know what? forgot to do, along with getting those weapons, is search the station for any technology or cell phone and just steal me a new cell phone. I'm betting some people left their stuff there.
Mostly a rhetorical question, but did our pass to cross these portals to go to Giant's Bay include a don't get security checked?
It says that you can go through.
They blank checked us in unusual circumstances.
During our time, did we have a opportunity to have a short rest?
I did.
By the time you get over here, it's probably late-ish.
Yeah,
You can probably choose to long rest on this end without... You probably kill an extra hour and a half, and you'd be the time you'd probably be wanting a long rest anyways.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to...
Yeah, safely do it over here.
We can hunker down for the night.
Yeah. In that case, I'll spend some more time fiddling with the portal. Or the backpack.
Certainly. Make another Arcana check.
Make a fiddler's check.
19.
19. Anyone else doing anything with your evening?
Well, I guess these guys are supplied. They got food and stuff. Yeah.
If you throw out your tower, they will ask you to move it a ways down. They will.
I will, and we will move it because yes, I'm having my tower.
Yeah.
I love my tower.
Put it on that side of that other building, so we have a clear view for.
And Austin still has spells, so undoubtedly we're inviting the guards over for a barbecue or something.
I don't have barbecue. I have create food and water, which does not make good food.
Oh.
It specifically makes bland but nutritious food.
Oh. In that case, we should go for good berries. At least those are tasty.
Yes, they are tasty. Which is the obvious game.
Mm-hmm.
You learn object.
Huh?
It's another function to combine.
Point it at a tree and tell it to enlarge.
Or, something else.
Mm-hmm.
Point it at the dome and tell the dome to shrink.
I will choose a rock after careful consideration of the stuff and shrink and then grow again to see if it works. As the enlarge and reduce person spell, or continuously grows. But I try to control it as much as possible.
Which one are you functioning?
I'll go shrink first and rock.
Shrink.
Object, shrink, rock.
Yep. It sends out another beam towards the rock you pointed at. So you're able to get close enough and easily aim for someone just sitting there. And it's definitely slower. It's not that instant kind of. It slowly starts to shrink, and just keeps shrinking.
Switch it back to grow, and will it redo its size?
So you just basically switch right to.
Well, I turn everything down. Switch the settings to grow. Object grow, then start.
It starts to about the same rate regrow while nothing's on it.
Oh, while one left alone, it just resizes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so slowly shrinks, and I'll try grow, then let it on a different rock, and let it come back, see if it goes back to size.
Yep.
Then I'll go over to the rocks and break them open and check for internal structural anomalies or anything.
Knowledge nature.
No, why must you? Is nature also 11? Yeah. Yeah, cancel it. 13.
Seems normal.
It's a rock.
Start.
Hey, if I cracked it open, then it just sort of started crumbling on the inside. This is probably not something good to do on a living creature.
No, you can't do it on creatures.
Yeah, it's object.
Not shrink creature.
If you kill them first, Then you revivify them.
If you want to target a creature, I mean, you could try.
His clothes just start.
Completely non-lethal, but
No.
completely effective.
Now,
Just give
I
him
do.
the literal atomic wedgie.
Now, I do bring up to the group, like, as I play this, I do have the option of Object Portal. Do we want to test that to see what it is on a rock? And just be ready in case, bad stuff happens.
Not before we take our long rest.
Okay. Well, I'm willing.
Scooby.
I'm sorry, I still have all my dailies and other stuff.
Yeah, of course not. You didn't do anything during the battle. You hid and dicked around.
I shot things and did fireballs.
I think Giant Space is probably going to be the playground for us to mess around with, given that it's probably already trashed.
Okay. In that case, that will be my experimenting for this hour of the night. I'll do some more tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I'm sure that I can only have 2 beams at once.
That's what you've done so far.
Okay.
So you get your long rest through. You're fed and watered. Ready to start another day bright and early.
Aid.
Kind of hear some shifting and movement, some things like that as you're getting up. Looking like a shift change with the outposts as some of the guards here are just kind of communicating what's going on. They're talking about y'all.
After get out, go up to the tower. Beep beep. And put that back in the bag. Pick up my little alarm sticks and put those back in the bag too.
Mm-hmm. And you make your way to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
They let you in, knowing who you are. You go through the portal, and it's been so long since you went through this portal last time, but I did forget to tell you. So as you go through the portal, you end up in a deep and dark forest. With the other portal half visible behind some other trees. Definite sounds of creatures moving through the woods around you.
Well, we all have night vision, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. But, Primordial Forest, is this Norse?
I believe this would be... nope, this would be Greek. The Huntlands.
Yeah. I forget who had Wild Hunt. I think those were Irish.
Lots of people did.
Yeah. But anyways, skedaddle on through, making sure we don't become part of a divine hunt.
And coming out into the other side, you see... you end up in the other housing where it is vacated and barred. With the way the door is rigged, you're very aware if once you have opened and gone through, if the door is shut behind you, it will fall back in and you will not have a way without, say, breaking the door to get back through.
Oh no, not a wooden door.
This would be a metal door.
Oh, no,
metal door.
not a metal door.
Stone building.
Oh, no, not a stone building.
Oh.
If only we had some nature of explosives.
But at that point, you would be destroying something in order to get back.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be.
Not worried about it.
While we're here, I will do a quick scan for anything useful, such as laptops or electronics. Or
There
anything.
are 3 tables and a handful of folding chairs that have been neatly placed into the corner.
So they cleaned up before they left while under attack. Good to know.
No, they've had like a week and a half or something to come back through and tidy things and secure the building so that they can defend things on that end without anything coming through for them to have to defend against.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, that's what they prefer.
Yeah, I have stone shape.
Yeah. The classic, oh, you have this locked door. I'm going to remove the hinges. Welcome to
I
Stone
could just
Shape.
put a new door in the wall.
Yeah.
I could. Is the door made of stone?
Metal.
No, metal.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I can just expand the door frame, make a hole in the door, wall, whatever.
But
Well, on this from this side, you can just lift up the bar.
Yeah.
The point is, we got options.
Yeah. Who's the most perceptive?
18?
4.
How you... okay, you didn't go with passive.
14.
Yes.
5.
I don't know why you're asking for my passive perception. I don't do anything with my passive perception.
That's because Adam doesn't allow it to do anything.
No, he's got
Ah,
You
better.
have 18 passive, Nick has 17,
Yeah.
Ryan has 15, and Austin has 14. It's
Yeah.
all written down here.
You can write it down. That doesn't mean you do anything with that information.
Of course I do.
Camera's hot.
You did in the previous game.
I'm doodling. You can't expect me to stop what I'm doing.
How are you doing? You don't have a paper folder.
He's
Yes.
doodling on the character sheet.
That's thinking with your brain.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the alternative.
Thinking with, like, your head.
Just the skull portion. That's when you,
You're spied.
You need to use your head to defeat your enemies. Of course! It's so simple! Use my head! I mean, technically...
As long as you win.
Mm-hmm.
So you're asking that, so you have a goal.
Of who goes out first to
Me?
check around. Yeah. Then I realized it doesn't matter. It's Austin. He may have crap at it, but if something's going to shoot us in the face, we want it to be Austin.
I mean, yeah, it makes the most sense.
Everybody got their aid for the day.
That's how much? Oh,
15.
the 15 extra HP.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll summon up the shield thing, give everyone that. That's 8 plus
13? 13?
5.
Does aid give temp HP or
Max HP.
It gives max HP.
Mm-hmm.
broken?
And that is 6 plus 5, so 11 temp HP.
It's not very good.
He said 8 plus 6.
6
5
plus 5.
plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
8 plus 6 minus...
It was a D8.
Yeah, I did get 6 plus 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's me. I go out first.
Yes.
Into my once grand city.
No, you're way far from that. You're on the other side of the...
This thing where it's just the forest.
Into the pathway to my once great city.
Yeah.
Into my dome.
As the...
Dodge action.
He's
So he goes
carefully
out
going
slowly.
through.
He
Yeah.
goes through roly-poly style.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, from now on,
I
that's
just
how
see
I
him-
imagine your character taking the dodge
Do you
action.
remember the part in the Hook where the fat kid puts his legs up and just like rolls down the hill? That's what I'm imagining. It's him just...
But it's so effective.
You're a Mega Man X villain.
You can't argue with my disadvantage.
Well, fortunately, my enemies have advantage, so it's a straight roll. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha!
Attack my 20.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
It's not like 24 or 26.
Anyways,
It's only 22.
yeah, so, fine. You got, and, so you open the door,
Yeah.
pulling inward, and there are bushes there.
There were not, in fact, bushes
No.
right in front before.
Now, like literally, like, blocking the doorway.
Murder bushes.
Knowledge nature.
I think I recognize murder bushes.
21. Are those net? Well, put there for defense. Are
Yeah.
those murder bushes?
They're camouflage.
Oh, okay. So, gently move the bushes away so we can place them back.
Yeah, you walk through. Things don't seem too disturbed over here, other than this building has been covered with bits of bushes and branches, full of wood from trees. It's just sort of been piled on top of this structure here to camouflage it into
This is
nature.
not a natural nature formation.
Yeah, as I get 20 feet away and look along the barrier of the
It is a road that, like a concrete road, cutting through the woods, going along the path, and ending at the end of the dome in this large bush tree.
And I look down one way, any bushes against the side of the dome
No.
that way?
No,
A+ job.
you'd have to be a real idiot, or possibly an animal or something that's.
Yeah.
It all depends on what you're camouflaging from.
But yes, you can tell by the shape of the leaf that this is not a natural bush formation. Also, the concrete road's kind of a giveaway.
Yeah.
And I think that one's still in a pot.
Close the door so it clicks again.
Yep. With just him out, or all of you?
All.
Okay.
We just go.
And we're going back.
Good luck. Good luck.
He would do it.
I would.
Good luck storming the castle, boys.
I'd go searching for survivors. Start a resistance.
Get Nano stores and have all the food.
If I get in trouble, I turn into a bird and fly away.
Oh god, that's a power you do have that we haven't seen yet.
Every time it's come up, I get pulled out of the monster that's eating me. Because I would turn into a giant monster to get pushed out, because you can't eat a horse.
I don't know how hungry I am.
At least not all at once.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to do it to get out of the swallow hole and the grapple. But it turned out to not be necessary.
Mount up and head down the road?
Yeah.
What kind of pace you moving at?
Me and K-Ram.
Stealth base.
Okay.
Except for the motorcycle.
He can go into stealth mode.
So you really are just one of those D-bags driving around with a loud-ass motorcycle.
That you can turn on and off with a switch.
It cannot go as fast with that. It can go as much in stealth mode as, say, a horse can go into stealth mode.
Yes. Oh, non-cloppity.
Yeah.
Yeah, of non-cloppity.
Statistically, the same kind of thing, almost. Just... But it's not going to be nearly as fast if it's going at that kind of pace, so...
Because it took us almost a day to get to the outskirts last time, so it'll probably take us...
Most likely it's just... He can run it just on battery. We'll just...
Yes, this totally isn't an animal in disguise.
Running on battery.
Yeah.
It is a very futuristic motorcycle, so...
Yeah. Quiet hover mode.
Though over here we have the rhinoceros stomps to stomp, stomp, stomp.
It's a ram.
The rhino ram.
Yeah, it's a big ram.
It's a ram.
Chunky ram.
It is a ram with modified
Again,
statistics
you're moving
for heavy.
slower, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You're just getting to, traveling slower.
We'll look around for signs of where any struggles might have taken.
You're not necessarily seeing any signs of struggles on here, although after nearly a day at this pace travel, I guess first thing you'd come across is you do see just middle of road remnants of there was someone camping here in the middle of the street fairly recently, probably the last day or two.
No. So we've been traveling for at least 8 hours?
Okay.
Okay. Well, do we want to stop and take a short rest?
For what?
So I can recast aid.
Yeah, so I can recast it.
Also, we can check this and see if there are people still nearby, if that's within the last day. Did we see any tracks or other stuff towards the portal?
You're on a road.
Yeah.
I use survival to try and track these campsites.
What do you get?
15.
I also have...
You gather that they were probably there last night, but you're
So
not.
how long are you wind up stopped here?
An hour?
At least.
Okay, I need to see the price guide for the modern day weaponry that we have for this game specifically.
Oh, for grenade prices?
Yeah. Because it takes an hour-long ritual for me to summon grenades out of the ether. Well, actually, what happens is I put gold coins in my hand and they turn into grenades.
I mean, that sounds like it makes sense.
Makes sense.
How else do you trade for
Frag or thermite?
Both, either, or.
Frag
Can
30,
I
He's got
request
it.
50,
Can I request a smoke grenade?
You cannot.
20.
You can request. People deny.
That's all I can do.
I don't have enough money to make many of them, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah, so you gather that they were there
Because
the night before.
I'm not allowed to have money.
But we have all this great looting opportunity.
And it does not look like they went off the path from leaving here. So
So they probably went to the portal.
either they went one way along this road.
Either troubleshooters like us or people who got to the portal. Probably safer.
We did get told that another group
You know
came
that anyone
through.
coming back to the portal would come across a enclosed building that is locked.
And we did tell another
That's
troubleshooting
true.
group came through the literal day before us.
I don't have magic mouth.
Day and a half at the point that you actually went through since you decided to rest.
What about magic mouth?
My
Believe
gold
message from
coins
people who
turn
get
into
there.
grenades. After an hour of praying to my god.
I do ask you, what is the corporate stance on looting for survival and or helping?
Well, it's important to note that even in the case of an emergency, company property is still company property, and any damage to or theft of requires reimbursement to the affronted parties.
But that's only company, right?
Yes, that is company property. Personal property is a more nuanced term.
Mm-hmm.
Steal from civilians.
Yeah.
If for some people's work,
I feel like you're getting this world.
for some people, their work objects might be personally owned. At which point, the company might decide to intervene on their behalf.
Mm-hmm.
But usually no.
Depends on their pay grade.
And how much of a stink they can make about, hey, someone stole my car, other thing. Well, we'll do something for that.
Somebody stole that phone that I had all the company contact info in. Oh, that we will deal with that.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's fine. What? They mailed in the SIM card with all of your information on it. Put it on my phone. Oh, no, they didn't get that back. But we got our information.
Yeah, we're
so
good. It's all good.
Yes. Also,
Really, if anything, it's probably, we'll just send the code to your phone number, and it's been destroyed. We're good.
yes.
Problem solved. They don't have it anymore.
I
Also, your
like that
premiums are
Austin's
going up.
our moral compass as his lawful goodness.
I'm lawful good.
Exactly.
Yeah, but otherwise, looting is, frowned upon because we do want to come back to a nice place, but in the case of survival, it is permitted.
Okay.
Just be aware that you are required to reimburse companies for any loss or damage to their equipment
Okay.
or their premises.
That they can prove you did.
Which isn't a necessarily high bar in the local courts.
Yes, but they still have to prove it.
Well, to themselves.
Yes. They still have to prove it. I'm just saying, as long as Vic doesn't see you take it, and no one else does either, he doesn't need to know where that came from. When he says, "Where's that come from?" You
You
say
can
you
go
don't
pick
have
things
a.
up from your own apartment that they have.
When he says, "Where'd that come from?" you can look at him and go, "You don't have a corporate right to that information." He goes, "Fair enough."
So you carry on a little bit further, and you start to hear that there are definite, thunderstorm up ahead with just every...
Someone's up there blasting AC/DC.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. I love how we're on the same wavelength. No!
You guessed and you were wrong.
You're rubbing off, man. No, you hear, a blast of thunder. And another.
It's a sorcerer.
And or look at the skies and
Those
nature
don't
tech
exist.
are
Clear skies.
yeah, that's what. And we have been told they mainly breathe lightning, so that might be some of those lightning dinosaurs. Should we go investigate or try to avoid them and get to the city?
It's probably Eric Rasrada. Famed adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
As you're moving along, the pair of you see some creature. Yeah, the pair of you.
The ones with the good perception.
The 17 and 18.
That's why I thought it was weird he pointed at me. I'm like, are you sure?
I also thought he pointed at you, and I didn't understand why.
I did. My brain messed up.
I'm like,
Sorry.
I don't, my score is pretty low.
17 and 18. Notice something sort of large, like off to the side in the woods, sort of as the road pulls off.
Point it out and try to look at it more.
It's,
With
see
0 subtlety.
Yeah. You stop there. Make a luck check.
6.
Straight 6. Okay.
Hey, I didn't put negatives in it.
It seems to see you back.
Makes noise.
Yeah, it kind of snorts at you. Large or green or... let's just do it. Large green head kind of lifts up from a reclined position. Small arms in the front. And standing up from prone is just a Tyrannosaurs Rex.
Is it a beast?
About, say, 35 feet back
Is it a
in the
beast?
tree line.
That's going to be
It's not one
hilarious.
you've seen.
Is it a beast, though?
Can he talk to
Yeah.
you?
Did I just hear it say something? With my ability to understand the motions and noises of beasts as language.
And speak to them.
It's going to be hilarious if all these lightning-breathing dinosaurs are talked down by
no,
Austin.
No, guys.
That's where I'm now deciding. It's like, do I keep it as a beast or is it a monstrosity now that it has extra features? Well, let's see. What do we got? That would be in the monster manual in the back. What do we get some of those kind of creatures to be?
You know,
It's
like
like,
the winter
yes.
wolf's a monstrosity.
Yeah,
Face spider is monstrosity.
I don't think any modified creature ever remains a beast except for maybe like giant ape.
Giant spiders, all the giant stuff.
Yeah.
They're still normal. I don't know about the giant eagles, vultures, or owl.
Giant eagles are
But those are still
Beasts,
like normal
but
things. They
they're
don't have extra
intelligent.
things. Face spider a monstrosity. I'm not considering this about its ability to be smart. I'm considering this about its ability
like
to
rocks are considered
shoot lightning.
monstrosities.
Mm-hmm. Ah. So at a certain point of big, you surpass a giant and go into monstrosity. Someone magicked you that big.
Mm-hmm.
Cranium rats are still beasts.
Mm-hmm.
They have psychic abilities, don't they?
Dire wolves still breathe.
Well, that's just big, using a different modifier.
Enormous tentacle.
Blink dog is. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. It's not a beast at this point.
Is that because you don't want to ruin the fun of fighting them by having Vic talk her way through them?
Honestly, think about it, and who I am. You know full well I would have more fun talking through this. That would be so much more fun for me.
Versus fight.
But I don't think that with the powers that they have and the fact that these are, I mean, they're definitely foul beasts in that definition of the term.
They're
Because
interplanar and breathe lightning. I'm pretty sure they're a Drake subspecies.
Yeah. So no, you do not understand its snarl.
Well, and I'll let everyone know that is not supposed to be here.
You don't say. As I slink behind the ram.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I need to do. As it shoots lightning in your general direction,
General direction.
you're going to need a dexterity save, and the other 3 of you and 2 mounts will all need luck checks.
Why don't I get a dex save?
You might.
Luck to see if they're in the line.
Luck check or save?
Say. Check.
Luck. Yours is a dexterity save. There's our luck check.
Yeah.
I'm proficient with luck saves.
15.
Yeah, but we're
10 and 9.
Which one is the 9?
Well, that would be Kiramax's. And the purple.
well, what is the luck stat of mounts?
And that's it has
Oh,
anything
that's true.
that's gonna
I'm
be-
assuming 10.
Yeah, it would be 10. It would just be a native,
Alright.
no modifier.
20
What if we craft a tragic backstory?
7.
But it turns out so well.
13 and 15.
Okay.
24.
So your mount also needs a dexterity save.
Do I?
No, you made it. Just.
I don't have the power to give him bonuses on dex.
Wait, what?
It's a save, and he's in your area.
Well, that's true. His save's going to be pretty good. So, I don't know if he has any bonuses. Giant. Oh, no, he's Rhino right now. Rhino.
That looks like a goat.
Ram.
Dex save -1.
He's really fluffy right now.
Looks like a goat.
Makes a 13.
So if you got DC 16 dex, and that was 57 if you fail, half as much if you succeed.
So I dunk behind the ram, and the ram gets fried, and I'm fine.
Or you would take half as much.
The
No,
fuck?
he's a rogue.
How much damage?
He's Asian.
As I just hide behind this ram.
57.
Yeah, he's dead. It's close, though.
So yeah, you,
Hold on. He has 11 temp HP.
Yeah, I know. It's close.
Oh, okay.
And he does have the plus 15 extra HP.
I thought he couldn't hit all those creatures.
I have to cast it twice to hit everyone in the party, so both mounts get it.
Oh, then yes, he survives that. He was 1 HP short of 10. I did not include him in the aid bonus.
No, I have to cast it twice because it only hits 3 targets, so I get 2 extra targets, so the mounts both get it.
So, Kiramaxis survives.
Yes, with 14 HP.
did you make your second stop though along the road, or
Yeah,
okay?
That's
Yeah,
when I made the grenades.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah, they took long rests. We
Yeah, that's fine.
slightly investigated the tracks.
Your investigating of the tracks did not take that long. But yeah, he made grenades, so yeah.
Unless I could have made it on the run. Riding on a motorcycle, making grenades. I don't think he has a sidecar, so.
Yeah. Get something like that.
Yeah, once it's a sidecar, then I'll totally start making grenades on the road.
Yeah, we have an option to buy something like that.
Yeah, I just don't have any money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We could check the rarity on it. It might be low enough you could cryptocurrency a sidecar.
Yep.
But that you have to hold on to forever. You can't spend that.
I like the idea. I want to find out how much cryptocurrency they have when this campaign ends. Remind me to check.
Then you obviously can't just spend it.
Proving that is a worthless thing to do at the end of each.
I like it. It gives me the option for something if we really need it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
I would rather have regular loot given out as opposed to relying on cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but this makes sure that you get the thing that you want.
Oh, initiatives?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
One would assume either. I don't know if Kiramaxis could outrun the T-Rex, so.
Maybe.
Well, the T-Rex can also breathe lightning at us.
But probably not.
Yeah.
The problem with Kiramaxis is that he doesn't have any rear view mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
28.
18.
4.
No, 23.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
Yeah, 23. 28.
Quick, throw poop at it.
And it will advance, cutting the different distance needed to about 15 feet, and it'll pick up with Yen.
Oh. Neat. I'm gonna go ahead and... You're nearby, right? Okay, can I touch his weapon from where I am currently? Do I have to
Sure.
move? Okay. You get your weapon's a +1.
I'm like, if I'm going to do this theater of the mind, I should make it easier for you. Why not? Until we've settled into where you're on the spot, why not?
Okay, so your weapon's a +1. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to Big Nasty,
Yep.
the guy. I'm gonna pull out my sword, and I'm gonna hit him with it. That is 20.
Hit.
Yay! He takes a d6. He takes 7 damage. And I missed.
Is that it for you,
Yes.
Rin?
Go ahead and fly forward and rev chainsaw. Go ahead and hit him.
Yep.
And the
Would I be
weapon
able to move around in order to get a flanking bonus?
It is awful big.
Yeah, what's your speed?
90.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh god, it's actually going to be able to use both of its attacks.
I know, it's my thought. I'm like, yeah, I'll allow that.
19.
Hit.
And 31.
Damage?
Yep. And that's 22.
That's higher than before, so yes.
So that's 26 damage. And how much movement do I got left?
10 feet.
10 feet. Alright, then I'll disengage and fly up 10 feet.
Alright.
That's it.
That's him. And so you just went straight up?
Diagonal angle back.
Okay. So you've disengaged him from... Okay. Well, first off... going to... sort of... almost sort of curve around you. Whacking at the goat with its tail.
The goat?
Your ram.
Curious axis.
Does 19 hit?
It's it take an action to take the hit for the Cure Maxis when you're mounted? I don't think it takes an action.
One would think at least a reaction.
From mounted combatant.
Nah, that's the feat. Yeah, I don't have the feat.
Yeah. The feat requires no action. It's just something you can do.
I'm pretty sure I don't have the feat. I'm a solid 99% sure.
Don't you have another one that just lets you take a hit for someone?
That is true. But I mean, Cure Max is already low.
Theoretically, when this is a face-spirited thing and you can just resummon them later.
Nah. Well, that's why I went Paladin instead of Ranger, because actually letting your animals die would suck if they weren't immortal spirits.
Yeah.
It'd be brutal. I'm going to let Kiro just take that one. He's got an AC of 11.
And 14 hit points.
26 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that would kill him. He's got 14 HP.
And as he does so, he's leaning down to bite on you. I'm assuming 14 misses.
That is correct.
And that would make it Tana.
26 to hit.
Hit.
30 damage. And then I use my movement to get into the brush on the other side of the road from it.
Are you disengaging?
Is it literally that
Close, yes. Being a huge creature that spun around him to get into, he is engaged with everyone other than Ryan and Ganji.
Yeah. No, I won't disengage, but I am at the tail of it, so.
Yeah.
So I'll just run and hope.
Kind of dodge around it so that you're 3 different sides of it. Okay.
Mhm. And then go over to the forest and make a hide check.
Yep.
So he didn't swing his tail at me?
Oh, are you if you're ducking out, if you're ducking out, then yeah, he will.
Yeah.
29.
A hit.
Better.
I just realized I had shield. That's why. Granted, shield would only put me up to like 21.
Yeah, even him using shield would only be able to do it. To
22 bludgeoning damage.
Reaction to make it 11, so 10 HP. Got it. Then force. 16, 16, 17, 26 hidden. And if it wants to see me, it has disadvantage.
The fact that it just saw the general direction where you went. Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't have a cone effect and it has a line, I'm pretty sure I hidden enough not to get hit by a line.
Yarok?
You're hidden, I can't see you.
Yeah, he was thinking who to heal, but oh.
Doesn't matter, Nick.
I wasn't going to use a heal in the
I know.
Nick hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, that's true, because 10 HP.
It popped my force field.
I think it
I
did a
don't
little
really
over
have an
that.
option to...
Did a little more than that.
Yeah.
Not in 2 ways. His thing, but that's your max HP raise, so it did some of that.
No, it didn't.
No. It popped. It did 11. Reaction to do half damage.
Oh, you reactioned. Okay.
To make it 11. Therefore, no damage. Only shield gone.
I'm going to just attack it with my my magic sword.
Yeah, magic.
My +1 sword.
Your
Yeah.
+1 magic sword.
Let's see
Hey,
what
you
my-
probably will hit. It's a big ass dinosaur.
It is big. +1's attack and damage.
Yep.
Still
Yep.
with it, right? Right? Yeah. Then yeah, +11. I make 16.
You managed to hit the giant dinosaur. Yep.
Yeah, D8 plus 6.
Plus.
10 damage.
And that included your +1 for.
Yes.
Okay.
I attack again.
More.
That's more. So,
By the
Another
way,
D8 damage.
that thing's magical for the rest of the
8
day.
damage. 8 regular slashing damage.
Magical slashing damage.
Yes, magical slashing.
is that it for you?
Yeah, the only bonus action spell I got is Shield of Faith, and yeah, this guy doesn't look that bad. I don't want to smite him.
Ian.
Well,
But I'm definitely there. Nobody else is in melee, right?
Yeah.
He's in melee?
Mm-hmm.
I move next to him.
Okay.
That
okay. I was gonna run. Now that I'm safe, I don't need to. I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting him with my counts as magical sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's natural 1, so didn't work.
Not necessarily an automatic fail.
Yeah, I'm guessing 9 didn't hit.
Maybe. Could have.
I mean, for an attack, yeah, it is an automatic fail.
Oh, is it?
Skill
It's
check.
skill checks that it's not an automatic fail.
See,
Okay.
that sort of whiffle-waffling is why 5th edition's a hard-to-understand system.
We've played GURPS!
Ugh.
Mechagodzilla.
Take that, wizards. Take that. Watson.
Okay. Watch. The next one was 22.
Hit.
And then dealt 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action dodge.
Okay.
Using my Kensai abilities.
Rin?
Or my monk abilities, I don't remember which. One of them lets me just go on dodging now.
It's small.
I believe it's a key point.
Yes, it's a key point.
Flat-
2
yes.
bonus action die.
Now I got 2 buddies that I can play off of, so I move back into flanking position. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and cast Hexblade Curse on this guy. This is my bonus action.
Someone's decided the T-Rex dies.
Mm,
Did you not hit a 19 in there?
nope.
Oh.
So,
Crit fishing is still fishing.
yeah. So, it's 26 damage.
Okay.
And it's 29 damage.
I mean, you do a little more damage than me.
It's that plus 10 that he's just riding on.
Right.
It's an excellent trade, -5.
Mm-hmm.
He does look, hurt.
Alright. I disengage and move whatever 40 feet away.
Okay. And he will kind of adjust his spacing beside the pair of you so that he can blast lightning through both of you.
Not the person who just dealt at 60 damage.
Also, they're flanking. They're literally on opposite sides of it. How can we hit both?
Flanking. Not flanking.
Yeah.
Beside each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did go to...
Yeah, adjacent. I was flanking with them.
Oh, okay. Thought Bob and him were on different sides.
Nope. So you both need dex saves. Your dodge gives you advantage.
Okay, 3 or 5. That's not great.
Remember, you get a +4 to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, I'm
Success.
guessing he's outside of 30 feet of me. I already used a reaction.
I got 11.
Fail. Okay. So. So 73 damage to you, and half as much to you.
Goose egg. Evasion.
77?
73.
Mm-hmm. You dropped me to half.
Even with your plus
Yeah, that's
16?
after all the bonuses.
Okay.
It's doing very good. That's that's a lot of bonuses for him to get. That is a nice
Dice.
chunk of damage.
What dragon is that off of?
It's a blue dragon.
What age?
You don't know.
Worm.
Deadly encounter.
Who
Who else here would have been fine with 77 damage
Tana?
shoved down their throat?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
I could have taken it. But
Not only dead, I think I would have died. No, I definitely would have died. Plus, hit and 35 damage.
Okay. Yeah. And you take him down.
Yeah. As I'm just decided, I only have one attack.
As he's
a turn.
bringing on, you're basically jumping up and doing that. What are you attacking with?
Oh, incendiary rifle. I forgot. 39 damage. As I
As he
I
as
look at
you
his-
check where he's breathing, you shoot him right through the wind hole. And,
as I check, it's like, no, I don't want to explode the head. I actually go for mid chest because I figure whatever organs it's using to breathe lightning might be up in there.
aim right. Get right in the heart, and it's just like a steady spray of.
Does it come out like honey?
It's just shooting blood like pressurized
Like
squirt.
a Tarantino film?
As he starts to like fall around you, the hair of you laying there, and he's like convulsing.
I just wanted to hunt a Tyrannosaur.
shing, shing.
They made me spend a key point.
Man, evasion's doing work for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in a campaign that we made Dragon Breath, a main enemy staple, then both went for evasion.
What's this weed shit? You made Dragon Breath the main enemy staple. Mr. I want to hunt.
I want to hunt dinosaurs.
That breathe lightning.
Hey, I said fire. I'm assuming these have all kinds of breaths, like dragons.
I cannot see a dinosaur that would possibly breathe fire. That's just unimaginable.
Well, specifically, it snorts fire out of its nose.
Is that a Godzilla thing?
No, it's Monster Hunter.
Oh.
There's a dinosaur that breathes fire out of its nose.
Oh, I didn't play that game because I didn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
There
It's
is
a perfectly valid reason.
There is a lightning variant though.
Also, have
Yeah.
you just slowly stolen his dice?
No.
No. There's just a purple D20.
Yeah,
So-
it's my purple D20.
So I slowly go, after everyone's done, check over everyone, and I'm guessing people are going to want a short rest after that.
I mean, I'm fine.
Not really.
It's
Sure, I only have 19 damage.
No. Yeah, we can.
you're probably 3/4 through your travel point of the day at this point, with your stop there. In the
I don't know who's all been damaged. It's like I can take a short rest just to get spell salts back.
Well, I'm going to want to study this. It's whether we take a short rest now or stay here for the night, then move on.
Yeah, I'd be good with just a short rest. That's all I need.
Okay.
I didn't expend resources that will come back on a short rest.
Well, you can always use your hit dice to heal,
That's true.
and use your hit dice to replace any spells or key points or any of that other stuff.
Yeah, using the hit dice to heal is not nearly as good as using the hit dice to restore lay on hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is just something you have as a lay-on-hands pool.
Yeah. I used most of it.
Yeah.
Do you need any more?
I keep some lay on hands on hand just in case.
Yeah. So, yes, he's still down 19.
It's
But
like
yeah.
I could top you off, and then while we're long resting. Or short resting.
What's the question? Are you long resting or short resting?
Short.
Okay.
So, start doing knowledge nature on
Yep.
this. And start dissecting this T-Rex as much as I can in an hour.
Figures the first day I don't prepare fine grader steed. I'm like, I might as well. What else am I going to use?
Yeah, that is a point. We no longer have enough transportation.
What are you talking about? I have a flying broom.
I definitely way too much for that broom.
No, I was gonna fly on the broom. You're gonna go on the horse.
And
On
you're
the
just going to stay
motorcycle.
here. Have fun.
Okay, fine. I'll walk. I go faster than the motorcycle. He can go on the flying broom, and he can go on the motorcycle. I'm faster than them.
You move faster than 90 around?
Yeah, I can move 100 around.
That's how fast the motorcycle is all the time with no bonuses.
And can double move, or that's just...
That's how he's got full 90 movement. Pegasus, right?
Yep.
Pegasus.
Yeah.
90-foot fly.
90
Base.
foot slide. And that I can double, or it's even better on overland.
Yeah. And sadly, we weren't ever going that fast because of the Kier Maxes anyways.
Yeah, and I can go faster than the flying broom, which was what he would be on anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. So anyways, knowledge nature.
So it's not like it matters. I can go faster than our slowest person.
28.
While doing flips and stuff.
Yeah, whilst doing flips and stuff.
Mostly trying to figure out why
So
they...
you're doing that as a nature?
Yes.
Now, if I do a full
You take
movement
3
in a turn,
lightning
I
damage.
can do, I think, 100.
But yeah, you're able to carve out sort of what seems to be... there seems to be a big stone, or rather pair of stones that are like right up under its breastbone near the top there that basically as you move them they are generating electricity that's going both ends, and there seems to be almost like veins, like a separate set of veins that is going both up and down deeper into the body.
Follow the veins. This electrical highway.
Up or down?
Up probably just leads to where it exhales it, so down is probably more important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you start following through and cutting through. You're a mess because they.
Well, I would have taken out my gloves and like a disposable smock thing for it.
but it's just kind of traveling through the body to arms, down unusual gathering down near the legs. Just sort of like a separate set, as if
A second
blood
circular
circulatory system, exactly. Yeah, it's
a lightning circulatory system along with its heart circulatory system. Interesting. Note it down in my book and stuff. It's like, then I'll set the 2 lightning stones away from each other. Do they generate unless they're touching?
they do not know.
So take one, like roll it towards the other one. Towards.
Cutting them out of whatever sack they're in.
Is what dealt me the damage.
Well, no. At that point, when you've done that to separate them, one of them flies kind of off to the side, but it didn't seem to have as much of a shock at this point.
So they're magnetic also? Like it...
No, as in one of them, and when they sparked, one of them sort
moved away.
Moved away.
But it wasn't nearly as big as what it was.
Yeah, not nearly as big as what it had been basically while they were in that system. With seems like there was some sort of fluid in there that is kind of leaking out.
Yeah, take some of the fluid too for later study.
So now we taxidermy the dinosaur. We hinge it up to some springs, hide it behind some bushes, and set up a tripwire.
Lightning glass.
So, after... That's probably the
pathetic
entire
hours.
hour, so I'll do more experimentation later.
How do you travel with? Are you keeping the
Lightning stones, yeah.
Just put them in separate sacks.
Yeah, separate sacks. No.
And do you have 2 just empty sacks, or?
I believe there was a portable hole earlier.
No, we can put it in there.
Yeah, put one in there and one in my backpack.
And you just notice, like, through the chainmail in there and any of the mail things, it just starts to
Spark?
spark.
Well, like, okay.
I have
so,
a bag of holding.
yeah, anything in there?
I mean, nothing metal.
Yeah, okay, put it in that one. So, I thought they were only electrical when touching it. It seems like they're always electrical, just to a lesser extent.
It seems like friction with the metal was enough to act as if friction with each other.
Yeah, I think the only thing in my bag is like some rope.
Yeah.
And
You take another 9 damage getting down into the hole to pick it up from the constantly electrocuted source of metal.
You could just move the pieces of metal away from the orb.
Well, it's in a bag of holding that's just surrounded by all this metal. So,
Well, it's
touching
a portable
any of the metal.
hole.
Yeah, portable hole.
oh, it was a portable hole. I thought it was a bag holding.
I have a portable hole.
Oh.
I have a bag of holding.
So you could just not turn the floor into an electric
The-
maze.
The portable hole is what has the armor. And
Yeah,
the
that's where I
nose
dropped
stuff.
it in
Yeah.
first. That's why I had to go down there.
Yeah.
I took damage from being silly. I probably could have thunked my way out of it, but I didn't. Is what Adam said.
So now we get an iron bands of Bolaro, strap the metal to it, and throw it at somebody.
Particularly someone in metal armor.
Just wreck 'em.
I don't know. Ryan's always been a big proponent of we should have manacles more often. I have heat metal, and if we attach this to some manacles and heat metal on it,
Yeah.
Yikes.
so while they rest up, I do that. Then I'm ready when they are. Just put all this into a separate baggie to hold all the blood-stained stuff. Throw away later.
And you sit out for another 3 hours before it's about time you're wanting to sleep anyways.
Ah,
Well,
okay.
Bob was pretty insistent on we start going with him running behind and me flying on a broom.
That's
You,
why.
You're actually flying behind.
Yeah.
I'm faster than the broom.
Yeah. I'm doubting you're leaving us behind, Bob. Or you could.
Well, I'm just saying, you're like, he's running behind. No, you're behind. You're the slow one. Don't put that evil on me.
He's faster than you. Deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we wanted
Too
to,
slow.
if we wanted to, the two of us could outpace you and just leave.
Mm-hmm.
But
And you have.
yeah, I got a 90-foot base.
But you wouldn't be being stealthy at that point, so.
No.
And you definitely hear more of that lightning storm ahead, and yeah, you're pretty confident, let's see what it is at this point.
Alright.
When we set up camp, gonna take a stealth check to move us in further from the road to try to keep out of lines of sight from stuff.
At the point that you ended up traveling to, you're on the road, and it's about a 20-foot drop down to the ground below.
Like on either side of the road, there's just a sheer cliff.
It's like a raised highway,
Mm.
like a bridged highway.
So
Surrounded by woods, basically.
Yeah, it's trees.
Oh,
There's
okay. So
trees up, really growing under even. There's stuff. But you're just seeing more of the taller part of the trees, enough that there is open sky above you on this.
So we do have a 20-foot defensible. They can only really come at us from two sides. In that case, I guess we'll stay on the road and put the tower up.
I'm just wondering, can one of these big trees support the weight of the tower or not?
No. Doesn't have a large enough flat bottom space.
Are we gonna sell those non-magical halberds?
Probably.
Because I could use them as components to create more grenades, which I am running low on.
Okay.
Well, that's as good as selling them.
Yeah, if you can convert them into usable stuff, might as well. Because we'd only sell them for just cash to spread out.
Yeah.
So,
But
long
yeah,
rest.
there were 7 glaives.
Yeah, long rest
that we
easy.
picked up.
How much are they worth a piece? Do you know?
Book price?
I don't know. You tend to have all the stuff tabbed up.
Glaive. 20 gold.
A piece?
Is the cost to buy it. Not sure how the spell works, but
It's not a spell, it's what it's worth. The value of it. Which means the purchase value, not the sell value.
according to what is this word?
This
He's
is my
using
way
the-
of the Kensai where I can create magical things up to 100 gold in value. And I can use scrap or other metals or materials to
Oh.
make up that value.
This is from Kensai? It's
Yeah.
not the Forge Claire thing?
No, it's Kensai.
Oh, okay.
Is that Xanathars?
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh no, never mind. It's Artisan's Blessing.
Forge? Well, I know that one's.
Yeah, you conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magic item that must include some metals, a simple martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, a set of tools, and other metal object. The creation is completed at the end of the hour, coalescing an unoccupied space of your choice within 5 feet of you. The thing you create can't be something that is worth no more than 100 GP. As part of the ritual, you may lay out metal, which can include coins with an equal value, with a value equal to the creation. To the creation, the metal irrevocably, irrevocably.
Yeah, I'll let you have
extends to
half value.
That's bullshit.
Well, you don't get to convert the wooden shafts of the halberds. You only get to convert the metal.
So you think the wood is worth 10 gold,
Yes.
as opposed to the smithing required to make
I think
the metal?
technically that the crafting item is worth the majority of the cost, and that the actual metal.
And it just says it has to be made out of majority of metal. So it doesn't say that I get the full value of the item.
I'll let you get the full value for the chainmail.
No, man, clearly you need to make a metal art piece, have it appraised by an independent contractor who you might have paid, to value it at a really high amount.
Oh no, I'm the creator of the art piece. I can make it whatever value I want.
No, you have to get
That's
it
not how
appraised.
value of the metal is worth.
You
That's the
have to
value
get
of
it
the art.
appraised.
This is as if it were just block of metal.
It says value of the item, not value of the metal.
We're laying out metal.
Rule 0.
But if you want to do it for the chain shirts, I'll let you do the.
No, that's fine.
Full
I'll
value of
just
that.
be screwed. Whatever.
Oh, so. Be eaten by dinosaurs then.
I don't really
See
care.
how much I care.
This is dumb. I don't care anymore. This character is not working out as well as I hoped.
It seems really useful.
That's fine. He can die.
Yeah, so you take your rest. Other than the loud booms of lightning in the distance and thunder and. Just basically blockade the path with your fortress.
None shall pass.
Through the night, you can see through the lightning, occasionally silhouetted in the distance. The city, from the city area, and things. It does not bode well. I'm not sure.
Seems
if
to be a
it's-
lot of these guys.
Yeah, seems densely populated with. But nothing comes at you here on your elevated platform of the road.
Alright.
Morning arrives.
I can evidently set up a field of alarms. I didn't know if it specified you can only have one of these out at a time.
Oh, just take the bunch of spell slots.
Ritual.
Alright. Wake up, cast Aid, take a short rest.
use my slot. Well, not slot, but the free one I get. 7. So that's 12 temp HP.
That's one more than regular.
Mm-hmm. I tend to roll a 6.
And you can resummon Kiramaxis.
Yeah, if I repair Fine Grader Steve.
Do you?
I refuse.
Of course he's my friend.
Besides the awesomeness of Giant Ram, was Griffin not an option? Or?
It is right. It is an
Totally an option.
Oh.
I've actually got a second stab block for Genji if I want to go into Griffin mode.
When it starts ripping out claws from the wheels that are just spinning.
Yeah, and suddenly gets
in Greece, the car that has like the spike on the end, it cuts.
He gets that, and he gets a actual headlight.
Nice.
I thought you were talking about the country.
No, the movie, of course.
I've never seen that movie.
You must. It is
I'm
fantastic.
not going to.
To be fair, I also saw the country, and I thought of old-style chariots with spinning blades on the wheels.
Ah, it worked. Okay.
All I know is that Greece has a song about how nice it is to rape people.
Did she put up a fight, man? Yes, well,
She did
you
not.
really shouldn't do that.
She did not put up a fight.
He was really excited.
It's like, what
Did
the
she
song's
put up
about.
a fight? It's like, what's wrong with you? No.
Kiramaxis apparently would have been a bit more healthy. I forgot about a cross-function of my druid powers.
Oh, your summoned animals are just...
Yes, summoned animals are tankier.
Is he an animal?
No, but he's a beast/fae.
Ah,
Because Fine Greater Steed summons a fae.
yeah.
For me.
Mhm.
I chose fae. Which would give them 2 extra hit points per hit dice. Which for Kiramaxis would have been an extra 14 HP.
Yeah. And Celestial, I'm pretty sure.
Is
Yep.
Fine Greater Seeds technically a summon spell then?
Any beast I create or summon with a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, nothing interrupts your ritual of cheesing the system.
Hey, he's
Oh,
not-
we're about to go into battle. Let's get prepared before we run into lightning
Let's
territory.
finish a long rest. Okay, let's finish a short rest immediately after.
I can
I
only do
was
that because I'm a warlock.
I was recently introduced to the cheese that is the coffee lock, and that's some cheese.
I don't care.
It involves using sorcerer's, warlock short rest to turn warlock spells into sorcery points to gain sorcerer spell slots. Repeat ad nauseum.
Well, that one I would just say no to.
And I'm like, that's some cheese.
I take too long rest. I just break it up. You do nothing for most of the day.
You can't take too long rests.
Yeah, no, 8 short rests.
Yeah, a short rest.
Oh.
Or to turn them all into warlock spells and turn them into sorcery points to go nuts.
This is more efficient.
No. To get
Let's
get
go.
back on the road.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Making your way probably around 2 miles outside of the city. You see the group ahead, and you see the entire road. At this point, it is well into that risen platform. As it's a few floors up when it goes into the city itself, and just sort of large metal and other things like blockades. Basically, like a fortress has been welded up, blocking the road, bending a way under which they're gathered.
Like the dinosaurs are gathered, or
No.
the group in front of us?
There's
are
5 people that had come before you, presumably.
gathered? Hell, we are reinforcements sent by Hermes group.
Oh, good. Even more.
We killed a lightning dinosaur on the way here.
Hope you found it fun. There's a lot more of that ahead.
Nah, he killed my ram.
The one he points at. He killed my ram
He
as
got
you
better.
sit on a ram.
Looks like it got better.
Yep.
But there's a lot more ahead.
How many?
We have not yet identified Team Alpha.
Wait.
But we know a team was sent here to close the portal before us.
We
Although
might-
it seems that they've greatly failed as... well, if you back from behind, you can see the tear.
Wait, back up.
And you back up. And you can see ripping, much like the tear that you'd seen before, only just torn up through the sky, arcing above some of the buildings, down below your vision, multiple points off to the side, just
If
torn
only we hadn't
asunder.
decided to take a break.
I say, well, we have one of the portal devices, and if we can get within 30 feet, I believe. Yeah, 30 feet. Portal shrinking line. We can start closing that.
I suggest you hide.
Well,
Or, option B, is there anything flying around?
yeah, I was gonna say, do we have sky dinosaurs?
Not that you see immediately, no.
You wanna... Oh,
We
start-
could fly over, but they could still blast at us.
true. But, well, they're usually like... how long was that line earlier, and how high up
They're
was
like
this?
100.
About 60 feet.
Yeah, but the range is insane, Nick. You can't.
You also see a number of buildings scorched, some toppled from fire, others with just giant holes blasted through the side of them.
And remember, 60 feet lines are longer than 30-foot range.
You also definitely see that there are dinosaurs on some of the upper buildings where maybe the path had the line, the tear had been at the top of a building, and they were able to.
No.
Wait, we have some dinosaurs on top of building?
I was gonna say, if we got tonight, we could fly up on, I forget, Genji, with the darkness on us.
Yeah, you
that
could
would
just darkness at the portal.
Yeah, that would be like a safe option.
Mm-hmm.
But we got dinosaurs that are on top of buildings, and I have the ability to conjure C4. I think we might be able to have these two things come together.
We don't want to blow up the city.
Yeah.
Your job, tied to pay, is also relevant to how much things
Property
are.
damage.
Yeah, so the
And
damage that they've already done has already reduced your pay.
Hmm.
If only they had gone quicker. I don't know.
Yeah.
If only there weren't lots of interesting things that I threw in the way.
Only people hadn't. I swear to God, nobody fucking listens to me. It's really
Well-
annoying.
We're armed to fight if need be, but we also feel a defensive line is key to be made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say if you can...
The structure can bend back and roll. It's rubber on the front.
Alright.
And this is a 30-foot wide, like the width of what is at this point like a 4-lane highway, and you see that it has like these large like angled braces at the back where this giant structure can be pulled back a bit to lift it up onto the rear wheels, and this welded together structure that looks like they probably put it together in piece can be sort of slowly moved forward along the highway.
Yeah, if we want to make a tactical advance while going towards it, have there only been the lightning ones?
We've only seen lightning.
Okay.
Very, very frightening.
But there's obviously fire, so.
Perhaps that's just what, depending on what
Lightning
they hit.
causes fire.
Why don't you sneak on in there and just shut down the portal, Nick? Just
Ninja
sneak
mode.
on in there.
Ninja mode.
They're dumb animals. It's fine.
Yeah, and say...
I mean, yeah, if
he could sneak
anyone
him
is
over.
able to go in with stealth, we could cause a separate diversion if you want
I'll
to
go in with you.
go around the
Yeah,
other side.
Say, I can be part of the
We have
diversion.
rope if you need to rappel down. There are
We
a
could,
series of pathways that go up, although we feel that it's very likely things have infested the
we can fly.
jungle below. But if you want to...
I've got yon flying broom. We can fly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with stealth, Nick.
Got a car.
Okay, give me an hour and I'll re-prepare and have minor invisibility.
And if you need diversions, if we want to attack from different angles, just starts handing out phone numbers to.
I don't have a phone.
Well, stick with someone. We can communicate for when to launch. If you need us to basically just start pushing forward, we have a series of gun ports. We can stay behind the wall and just sort of start firing at them. We had to kill a number ahead. Sort of as you look through a gun port, you see there's probably about 5 large dinosaurs, 1 Tyrannosaurs Rex, and
Triceratops, where they can shoot the lasers out of
a
the
couple of
horns.
Ankylosaurus and Triceratops or something. Yeah, a little Velociraptor there.
Damn,
All just sort of dead. We can lift over this and move forward, but
Yeah, let's just sneak in, Nick. Let's go. It's gonna be fun.
Are you trying to kill your character and me also somehow?
I'm good at stealth.
I am also very good at stealth, but we will be flying through with nothing to stealth behind.
We weren't gonna fly. We're gonna stealth.
did you need any more?
We're gonna fly if there's impassable barricades, but we're gonna stealth our way over there, find a safe place for you to hide behind some nature barrier so you can shoot the thingy and not necessarily be in sight, and I'm gonna do my best to protect you.
Okay.
Here, take your
And-
axes with you.
No,
He has a +6 to stealth.
Yeah, plus 10 and...
8.
Yeah.
No, 9.
And I have that, and I will...
And what about the pair of you?
Say I'm willing to do my best to cover them with a distraction. We'd need just something to get them riled up and coming our way.
Well, if you need armaments assist or anything, otherwise just let us know the time and we will push the wall forward and start shooting.
Got any
What's
flashbangs?
Flashbangs.
Brains?
Flashbang!
Bang.
Yes, the
Or
current character
smoke
is a
grenades.
saber-toothed tiger.
Mhm.
Yeah, would a flashbang, do you mean like a thermite grenade or?
No, I mean a thing that creates a big loud noise.
I don't believe that's
That never got created.
Thunderclap?
These are the things that exist in the world. I'm sorry.
Do they have a smoke
Do
grenade?
you have thaumaturgy? That can make loud noises.
Yeah.
No, I don't have thaumaturgy. I don't. Paladins don't get cantrips.
Druids do.
They can spare 3 smoke grenades.
I'll take those.
Don't warlocks get cantrips?
Hmm?
Don't warlocks get cantrips?
Yeah. But they don't get thaumaturgy. Or
What do they get? Presentation?
And I hand you a pill. Here, take this, so it'll make you stealthier. It's going to make you...
I don't do drugs.
It's the best kind of drugs. It's magical drugs.
It's
in
only
ha-
in the form of a pill. It's actually a spell.
Yes.
Oh, why didn't you just say it was a spell?
Because it's a pill.
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking a pill.
He's an artificer.
That's how all of my magic
It's
works.
like a modern version of a potion.
Why didn't you say it was a potion?
Because it's in a
Because
pill
he made it
form.
smaller.
I don't want a pill. I want it to be liquid. Grind it up, put it in a water bottle, just stare at you.
I mean, technically, yes.
Okay, good enough. You have enhanced ability.
But you didn't have to grind
Advantage
it
on
up.
dex
It's a
saves.
capsule. You could just drop it in the layer on the
Oh,
outside
it's
of the salt.
Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
Is it Alka-Seltzer flavored,
It-
like
it-
the pink one?
No, it's a gel cap.
Yeah, it's a gel cap.
blue
It'll just-
flavored.
Yeah, it'll just deteriorate.
So it tastes like blue.
Yes.
so
You know,
Very medicine-y.
so are the Stegos and the Trikes also aggressive? Do they
Yes.
They also shoot lightning.
Lightning.
Alright.
Everything on this side of on the other side of the line, assume it's going to shoot lightning.
Alright.
So does that mean a
Communications work fine,
Double
but you
line.
cannot call anyone
Skill point?
outside of the
You have advantage
bubble.
on
They've
stealth checks.
seemed to have simply cut that
dex
out.
checks in general.
Okay.
Dex
Anything that we've
checks.
figured out that is not
Yes,
just to
all
them?
your skills that are dex-based, you have
Anything
advantage
that
on.
Oh, just skills, not checks.
annoys them, angers them.
Bullets.
Okay.
saving throws?
We've had good luck
No,
annoying
it's
them
not
with
a-
bullets.
All right.
Dex check.
Dex save.
You basically Terminator right
Yeah,
now.
whatever.
And it's like I can shoot bullets at them.
And that's where we will pick up next time. Let's roll some cryptocurrency.
Woo!
Eh?
7.
Don't hear me stupid.
3.
1. Yay.
51.
As per usual.
You had like one session where you did alright. What do you get?
7.
What'd you get?
3.
I'm up at 51.
Anyways,
40.
join us. Join us next time for more. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.